I believe in being optimistic. I know it's way easier said than done, but given so much and at sometimes very little, I kept being optimistic. A small stray of hope of all going well, because without hope or a little faith, that's basically giving up. Since as long as I could remember, I had no real interest in school. Only drawing doodles all over my notebooks was my only concern. At that time, I didn't put much thought of how that would reflect on me, but I was free-spirited and overall happy. As time went on though, my grades were not meeting the standards necessary for graduating, though somehow I managed to make it, surprisingly. It wasn't until starting high school when my faith was nearly gone for a long while. I had a few things going on in my family life that affected me and my entire family for the worse at the time. Right before middle school, my Aunt Iva passed away, and that affected everyone. A part of a family that treasured me instantly disowned me, my brother, and my mother for a mistake my father did. It was like a minute everyone loved you, and some turned away just like that. For a long time, I was torn on what my future could be since I looked at the world with a heavy heart. Then, right before high school, my other aunt Shannon passed away. It affected everyone just as bad. The family was a little torn for a while, a little lost, and honestly, we all didn't know how to cope with losing a loved one. While my mother lost herself for some time, I sunk deeper into disbelieving that life would actually get better. Though, despite that, freshman year, I met 4 friends that will help me get through everything and even make me happier than I have been in a long time. I was filled with immense anxiety starting a new school. I knew no one. It was social anxiety. I couldn't bring myself to talk to someone or sit alone at lunch without having an anxiety attack. But one fateful day, I was walking with my childhood friend to our lockers, and a girl soon to be a friend of mine invited us to come sit with her and her friends. In the middle of everything, I was in a pretty emotionally abusive relationship with someone who I used to call my best friend. So I kept to myself a lot, afraid I would only make matters worse. When we sat at the table, I was unbelievably shy. I avoided eye contact and quietly ate my food. But as the days went on, I started to get to know each of them. Some took longer than others, but it was also worth the wait to meet my best friends. The 5 I can gladly say are my best friends today. Because of them, I've opened up a bright future and faith that I can keep going. Now, I haven't said how they've helped, but each in their own unique way have shown that they cared. But it was mostly that they knew that I could graduate high school. Even when I had classes I was retaking and doing online classes, they were all so proud. I used to be in a bad place for a while, and I never thought I would get out. But having friends who actually care about you, your future, and your happiness, it was unbelievable. Even in my moments of utter doubt, they were there to reassure me that everything was going to be alright. I am so grateful to them than they have ever known, and I let them know every chance I get. Now, I've only got a class and 3 electives to do online, and with passing every class this year, I'll be graduating, and that's a promise. I couldn't have possibly done it without them. Such loving people are to be cherished. They bring light into your heart and lift the weight you've been holding on to for so long. With their help, I've been optimistic, keeping track, finding who I am, and most importantly, I've been happy since they came into my life. I believe in being optimistic because the greatest things come into your life when you least expect it, and it can be less troublesome to wait up and to open up to your fullest potential.